Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps released video on Sunday showing what state television claimed were fresh missile strikes on U.S. bases in Kuwait and Bahrain. Washington and Tehran traded fire and further threats over the weekend in the most significant escalation since both sides agreed to a 14-point memorandum aimed at ending the armed conflict. Photographs released by Bahrain's police were said to show damage to a residential building hit by an Iranian drone. A U.S. official confirmed Iranian attacks on U.S. facilities and told Reuters there were no reported U.S. casualties or major damage to U.S. sites. U.S. President Donald Trump wrote on social media that, quote, "There may come a point when we are no longer able to be reasonable and will be forced to militarily complete the job that we very successfully started. If that happens," he wrote, "the Islamic Republic of Iran will no longer exist." The conflict began when the U.S. and Israel jointly attacked Iran at the end of February. Iran responded by firing drones and rockets at Israel and at Gulf nations hosting American military bases. And Iran effectively closed the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most important energy shipping route, for most of the last 4 months. An interim agreement signed earlier in June was meant to reopen the strait and move both sides toward negotiations on Iran's nuclear program, while Washington waived sanctions on Tehran. But fighting has since resumed and intensified. U.S. Central Command said earlier that its forces had carried out fresh strikes after a Panama-flagged tanker was attacked by an Iranian drone on Saturday. Iran's state-run Press TV reported the IRGC said U.S. strikes had violated the ceasefire and, quote, "will result in the complete halt of all diplomatic processes." Trump has repeatedly declared Iran has agreed or will agree to concessions on its nuclear program, only to have Tehran deny them. And Tehran has insisted it would have a role in governing traffic through Hormuz, which Trump has said remained open to shipping. On a visit to Baghdad, Iran's foreign minister on Sunday urged all parties to abide by the signed Memorandum of Understanding and not allow it to be derailed.